Hello everybody, this is Cheri at djsundry.blogspot.com, and today I have a super easy birthday card for you, and it's inspired by the Close to My Heart Artfully Sent Cricut cartridge. Now, the one that I really like that this card is inspired by is this Happy Birthday card. It's found on page 25, and it's actually one of the scene cards. And what I mean by scene cards is it folds back over on itself, and you can't really see it on the book, but when you open it, you have this Happy Birthday, which is kind of all folded over. For instance, it would be like in half like this, and it's really a cute card. The problem with that is I need a card for a whole group to give, so I needed a lot of real estate with it. And then the papers that I chose are from the Close to My Heart confetti pack, and they were a little bit busy for this type of card, so I had to change things up a little bit. And as it ended up, the card ends up being really simple, but it also is cute, and now it has a lot of real estate. So to start with, I have this piece of cardstock, and this is straight from the confetti pack, and it just comes right in the paper packet if you get the confetti paper packet. And what I have done is I have cut that at 10 inches wide by 7 inches tall, and I've scored it at 5 inches and folded it in half, and that is my card base. Really simple. Now this card will not have any stamping on it at all, and so when you open it up, I didn't want it to be completely plain, so what I did is I took some scraps of my paper, again from the confetti pack, and I just made a little border, and I didn't even measure it or anything. I just kind of eyeballed it. I would say based on the amount of margin left there, this one's probably about 1 inch wide. This one may be about 3/4 of an inch wide, and then there is about a 1/16 inch around it, so that would make the height of this about 6 and 7/8, I guess, is about how tall it is, give or take a little bit. So that's the inside, and that's all I'm doing to the inside because there's a lot of people that need to sign this card. So now we're going to move to the outside of the card. This is a piece of the paper from the confetti pack, and this is fun. Now this is for an older gentleman, so I want it to be fun, but I don't want it to be too childish or teenage. So what I'm going to do is actually use this side of the paper, this fun check that the paper has, and I'm just going to simply take my ATG and run down some tape. Now the piece that I am taping, actually when I cut the card itself, this is the back side of the card, and I just trimmed it down a little bit, so it is 7 3/4 inches tall by 4 3/4 inches wide, and so then that will just fit right like that. Just super easy and super fun. Now this lighter blue color is also part of the pack, and so I didn't even measure this piece, but what I did is I just cut it to fit the sentiment that came on the card. Remember, we're going back here, and I had cut this at 7 inches, and I had originally cut the card at 7 inches. So I just eyeballed it, centered it, and then trimmed it so it would fit. So that means I have plenty of the check showing, and you'll see that this is the reverse. Remember, on the back we've got the check. And I just took a 1-inch strip, and I used my Fisker scallop my scallop sentiment punch. I punched out a border and then just attached it just to add a little bit of interest, plus and that ties the inside of the card to the front of the card. So I'll again grab my ATG gun and just adhere that to the front of the card. And then this card is basically done. So like I said, it's really a simple card. Now I may go back when I am done. Let's just make sure that that's center. That looks pretty good. And adhere that down. And what I may do is go back and add some glitter glue to the top of it. And so I'm going to do that. I'm not going to do that on video because that takes a bit of time, but glitter glue is just, this is Stickles, and this one's Lime Ice, but I think I want to get a different one, and I will just add it to the top, and when we come back I'll show that to you. Okay, so we are back, and I found these Stickles, and the color on them, I don't know. A bright yellow. It doesn't really say what color it is, but it's a bright yellow that I had, and it was a good match for the yellow in the card itself. Now I just went around and did it on the decorations and on like the border and the elements that made up the cake. I did not do it on the actual happy birthday words because I felt like that would add a little bit of multi-dimension by having the contrasting colors there. So there we have our finished super easy card, and I think our friend will like it. So thanks so much for stopping by today, and remember, take some time to enjoy the little things. Have a great day. Bye.